We're gonna go into the couch stretch pulses because these are really complex. I'm gonna walk you guys through a couple of like progression items too. So when it shows up on the TV, it's just gonna say couch stretch pulse. I would recommend, especially if someone's new, like just literally starting them on the freaking ground. So getting them to understand, like when they do this little tuck action we're gonna talk about here, that's what we're chasing. It's not just like, okay, lean forward or like doing some weird crunch. So I want a very, very silent top half. So little exhale, rib cage pulls down. I'm gonna hold that. And then what I'm gonna do, I like the cue of getting them to think, okay, let's do the opposite. So let's do like a huge arch at the low back, right? So opposite of what we want. And then now go the other way as hard as possible. Okay, so now we should see that tuck happening. So again, I'm not doing a whole lot of movement at the shoulders and ribs, but I've seen a lot of like this recently. That actually is gonna take the hip flexor off stretch. So don't roll the shoulders and just crunch the abs. It's use that glute and that hamstring to get that pelvis to tuck back. Another way to tell them is think tuck your tailbone, right? Tuck your tailbone down and under, draw it down towards the floor. So that would be your beginner version. To elevate it a little bit, I'm literally just gonna throw my foot up on a foam roller, right? So what we're gonna try to do is slowly close this knee angle down a bit. So I've got my foot on the foam roller, same idea. Tuck, reset, tuck, reset. Again, notice how quiet my rib cage and shoulders are. Good cue is you can have people put their hands on their sides to make sure they're feeling that kind of thumb drop under. From here, we could elevate the foot. Elevate that back foot even further, but we don't want to go too extreme, right? Especially if we've got a shorter athlete. So foot on the bench now. Tuck, reset, tuck, reset, tuck, reset. So we want to still feel that thumb kind of dropping, right? That tailbone dropping towards the floor. And then the next evolution, right? We take away this 45-pound plate. We make that angle even steeper, right? That foot is now even higher up behind our butt, and it's the same exact tuck. Now, someone may never ever get to where their knee is here on the ground, and that's fine. What we really are chasing is that ability to control the pelvis and increase that good hip flexor stretch for a squat, deadlift, whatever we may be doing that day.